Alright, so this is going to be pretty lengthy tutorial video. This is going to explain the new route that I was able to discover, or generally had the concepts for. I want to say that Corundum Core definitely helped advancing it and with applying some of the concepts, so I definitely want to give credit to him. So essentially what this route does is this allows you to bypass the entire Motherbird section. You do not need to do it. It's not required. This route takes a bit of work and setup, and basically this is going to be right after you get climb. I just came out of the animation for getting climb, and then you're back here. Here's what you're going to have to do. You're going to still go this way. What you're going to try to do is pair with one of these little critters. If you get it early like that, fantastic. If there's some RNG or you have a hard time, you have to kind of run around. But generally, you still want to grab this crystal here. You got to toss this guy up here. Make sure he's up there. Make sure you're also, sometimes you have a group of them. Make sure that you grab the one that you paired with. So you're going to go up here. And you're going to follow generally the same route that we used to follow with doing normal Motherbird, or going to Motherbird. So this critter is going to be very important, and I'll explain why in a few seconds. So you're still going to go down here and grab this crystal, just like normal. Then what you do, stop here, toss the critter, make sure he lands basically next to that tree, or sorry, that flower, right in that general area. Like, I don't think you want to throw him to where you see like the elevation change in the rocks, because he will disappear if he's too far down. He does respawn, but it causes inconsistencies. You don't want to leave him up here, because when you come back, you need him down there, and if you try to call him and you're down there, you can't get back up here, and that will cause a reset. All right, once you have him there, all you're gonna do is you're gonna go back here, and you're gonna go on this part here. You're gonna jump basically straight down to the crystal here and just grab it. Normally you need to pair with like the eyeball thing over there to get the flowers to jump across, but you can just fall to it and it's way faster. Alright, so now you're just going to go through here. The reason why I want to do like a pretty lengthy tutorial video on this, even though you might be able to watch it in my recent PB world record, is because some of the elements take a bit of explanation, and there's some setup required, like the critter. So I want to make sure that it's crystal clear for people that might be wondering like why I do something or how you do something. So all you're going to do is just everything aside from grabbing the critter. It's pretty standard, pretty straightforward here. Everything's the same. You're going to still go up here and grab the crystal and then continue on. Now I have all the crystals for glide. Gonna get this animation. Try to hop forward. Usually you can get a hop up to that bush if you time it right. Get you a little bit further in, so that you save maybe a second or two after that. So okay, now all you're gonna do is come down here. You're gonna pair with the guide bird. Sometimes he trolls you, but just gotta try to get it. There we go. Alright, now here's where things get interesting. So once you grab guide bird, you're gonna just go back the way you came immediately. You're not gonna go forward, you're not gonna go release the adult bird or anything. Alright, here is going to be a jump. Originally I didn't find this jump, and so I thought you needed glide to get through this whole section. And so while that was slower, it was still faster than going to Motherbird and doing the entire sequence and coming back to the center to get glide later. But this makes it significantly faster. So what you have to do is just jump up on this rock, and what you're aiming for is you're aiming for the part that looks kind of like a slide or an angle, you want to jump kind of tight. What I mean by that is you want to jump towards the rock. Okay, that wasn't so great. Don't try to jump like weak. Don't jump to the right so much, but you want to jump kind of like aggressive so that you hit the side. It's a little hard to explain. But if you jump forward to like that, see, that's how you get it right. You just want to jump forward like that and kind of get to like the front side of it, and then you'll do like a little roll and you won't bounce off. All right, then you get here, and all you need to do is probably a couple ways you can do this. You could probably jump here and like jump across. You could probably even jump like in there and get over. I fell, that's fine. Not a big deal, really. It might give me a chance to show the jump off again. I think it's may spawn me back there, I'm not sure. But I'll show you. No, I'm here. Okay, that's fine. My setup is basically I try to like jump there, jump up to that, and then jump back. That's pretty simple. It's like 3 jumps. And then here, the silent one should be gone, so you should just be able to run straight across here with no problem. Alright, now here's the next trick. And this is what I discovered, which makes this whole thing possible. With Glide, this probably wouldn't still be possible. Because this is where Corundum kind of spent a lot of time trying to find a way to get back up this ledge. And what I discovered is if you go to this corner and you jump up at it, you will actually get a height boost. And it's a little tricky to get, but you will get a ledge grab out of it, just like that. And so you have to just kind of jump up at the corner. You know, you won't always get the height boost. Like here you see I'm getting basically a normal jump. Sometimes it'll do this and it'll like bat you down and it won't give you the height boost. It's a little bit weird. I haven't found out a way to make it like 100% consistent. A lot of times I just kind of go at it. I think in record I did it in like 3 jumps, so it was really nice. But you could get trolled here and this could cause like a reset. It might be a way to figure out like the most consistent way to do it. But I'm not sure 100% yet. And then sometimes I'll like back out and go back into it because I feel like I'm jumping at it wrong. But if I get this, there we go. Now I'm getting the height again. I'm not sure if you want to like, once you get the height, like turn your control stick anywhere. It seems like I turn it a bit slight left, but I'm not sure. I was just trying to show this again, even though I was already up there. This could take like another 2 minutes by the time I get it again. It's a little inconsistent. That's the only thing about it. So it's kind of annoying. It can be a little stressful if you get annoyed by these things. You know, jumping up and down and the game's just frustrating and not like it does this where it doesn't let you go. There we go. Alright. So yeah, just to give you an idea, it's a little bit tough to get that, but definitely, you know, still worth it. Still worth doing this route 100%. So all you're going to do from here, so where life is easy, is you're going to just jump back up. And hopefully the critter will stay there. There are times where he won't be there. I don't know why. I've had a couple, when I was learning this route, practicing it, trying to figure stuff out, I left him right next to the flower, and then I came back, he was not there, and he didn't respawn by running back down this way. So I'm not sure what the deal is with that sometimes, but yeah, there he is. I mean, most of the time he's there, but you just use him to get back up, then you don't need him anymore, and you get back to the center. From here, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. All you have to do now is go get Glide, and then go do Deer God like normal. And then now the only thing that's going to be happening for the rest of the run is you're going to be using the Guide Bird for the vegetable balls, so the seeds, instead of just using, you know, the adult bird skill that you would get from the mother bird that we don't have. And that's really the only difference. So it's a little bit more in RNG. You have to like make sure to call the bird as you get to stuff so you're not waiting and losing time. And then just hold, you know, the button down to call the bird over like early so that he's near you and stuff. Because, you know, if you do it when you're standing at the vegetable seed, then you're going to be waiting for him to come over. So practicing that. I'm not 100% on that. It's a couple spots in the run I didn't get it. But, you know, like I called him late or something. But so there's a little bit of RNG on that because sometimes he's not so responsive to, you know, like look at it and you have to look for the triggers. But that's essentially it. Once you get back here and you get glide, this is where the routes now converge back to what we've been doing in any percent. And from here, you're just going to go to Dear God and continue through the rest of the game like normal. And again, the only caveat to that is you're going to be using the guide bird for all your vegetable pairings from here on. So I mean, that's basically it. Just wanted to throw that out there so people can learn that new route and some of the tricks involved. Especially like the couple jumps that I found, like the jump over the chasm and then jump up to that ledge. Probably take you a little bit of practice and make sure you get the setup. All right, pretty simple. Thanks, guys.